Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your Sarah coming at you from beautiful, historic Gdansk, Poland. That's right, we're talking cobblestone streets, medieval architecture, pierogies, the works. Over the next few minutes, we're gonna hit you with the top 10 things you absolutely cannot miss in this incredible city. Trust me, after watching this, you'll be booking a flight faster than you can say Licha Kaczynski go. But before we get started, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any travel adventures. All right, let's do this. All right, first things first, Gdańsk's Old Town. You step off the plane, drop your bags, and come here. This is ground zero for experiencing the heart and soul of the city. I'm talking buildings that look like they were carved out of gingerbread, streets straight out of a medieval fairy tale. Narrow alleyways wind past amber shops, cafes overflowing with Polish donuts. They're called patki, and more history than you can shake a stick at. Speaking of history, this whole place was practically reduced to rubble during World War II. They rebuilt it piece by piece, brick by brick, and the result? Nothing short of breathtaking. Spend a day getting lost in the maze of streets, grab some lunch in a milk bar, super cheap, super authentic, and soak in the atmosphere. This place is a photographer's dream. Every corner you turn is like a postcard waiting to happen. And don't even get me started on the Golden Gate. It's like the gateway to the Royal Route, the most grand, impressive street in the whole city. Trust me, you're gonna want to spend some serious time exploring this place. So you're wandering through the old town, right? Just soaking it all in, and then bam, you see it. This massive wooden structure looming over the Motlawa River. That, my friends, is the Gdansk Crane, and it's about as iconic as it gets. Built back in the 15th century, it was a total game changer for Gdansk's economy, hoisting cargo on and off ships. Today, it's a museum, and you can actually go inside and see how it all worked. They've got all the gears, the pulleys, the whole shebang. It's like taking a step back in time, but without all the, Black Plague and whatnot. And the views from the top, forget about it. You can see the entire city sprawled out before you, the river snaking its way through it all. Seriously, this is one sight you do not want to miss. Okay, let's talk about the Motlawa River for a second. This isn't just some random body of water. This is the lifeblood of Gdansk, connecting the city to the sea and the world beyond. Walking along its banks is basically a rite of passage when you're in Gdansk. You've got cafes and restaurants spilling out onto the cobblestones, street musicians serenading you with Polish folk tunes, and the constant buzz of activity. And the views? Don't even get me started. Imagine gingerbread houses lined up along the waterfront, their colorful facades reflected in the water. Now, there are a few key spots you gotta hit up along the river. First up, the Green Bridge. It offers some killer views of the Old Town and the Crane. Then there's the Long Market, lined with shops, restaurants, and some of the most impressive architecture in the city. And if you're feeling really adventurous, hop on a boat tour and see the city from the water. Just make sure you pack your sea legs. It's like something out of a dream. All right, let's shift gears and talk about something that happened right here in Gdansk that changed the course of history. I'm talking about the Solidarity Movement, a peaceful uprising that helped bring down the Iron Curtain and pave the way for a free Poland. And the epicenter of it all? The European Solidarity Center. This place is more than just a museum. It's a living, breathing monument to the power of the human spirit. It tells the story of the shipyard workers who risked everything to fight for their rights, their freedom, and their future. You walk through these halls and you can feel the weight of history bearing down on you. It's powerful stuff, guys. Whether you're a history buff or just someone who appreciates a good story, the European Solidarity Center is an absolute must-visit. It's a reminder that the fight for freedom is never truly over. All right, let's talk churches for a second. I know, maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but trust me on this one because St. Mary's Church in Gdansk is unlike any church you've ever seen before. First of all, this thing is massive. We're talking one of the largest brick churches in the world. And the inside? Stained glass windows that'll blow your mind, soaring arches that seem to defy gravity, and an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. But here's the real kicker. You can actually climb to the top of the church tower. It's over 400 steps, so get ready for a workout. But the views from the top, worth every single step. You're literally standing on top of Gdansk, looking out over the entire city and beyond. The old town sprawls out beneath you like a miniature village. The Motlawa River glistens in the distance, and on a clear day you can even see the Baltic Sea. It's a view that'll stay with you long after you've left Gdansk. And it's a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are worth climbing for. All right, guys, let's talk about something heavy but incredibly important: World War II. Gdansk played a pivotal role in this conflict, and the Museum of the Second World War is a stark reminder of the horrors that unfolded here. This place immerses you in the reality of war through the eyes of the people who lived it. You'll see personal stories of courage and resilience, of loss and devastation. You'll walk through recreated streetscapes that transport you back to the war-torn city. It's a tough experience, no doubt, but it's an important one. It forces us to confront the human cost of war and strive for a future where such atrocities are never repeated. Look, I know what you're thinking. Enough history, enough museums, enough heavy stuff. You came to Gdansk to relax, to unwind, to eat your weight in pierogies. And you know what? You deserve it. That's where Oliwa Park comes in. This sprawling green oasis is the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. We're talking lush gardens, serene ponds, hidden pathways, the works. You can wander for hours, just breathing in the fresh air, listening to the birds chirping, and forgetting all about your troubles. And the best part? Oliwa Park is home to some pretty epic attractions of its own. There's the Oliwa Cathedral, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, and the Oliwa Park Palm House, where you can step into a tropical paradise without ever leaving Poland. So grab a book, pack a picnic, and head to Oliwa Park for some serious R&R. Hold up, did I mention that Gdansk is a coastal city? Yup, that's right. Not only do you have all this incredible history and culture, but you're also just a stone's throw from the Baltic Sea. So if you're craving some sun, sand, and surf, or maybe just a nice walk along the beach, Gdansk has got you covered. There are several beaches to choose from, each with its own vibe. For a classic beach experience, head to Sopo. It's a bit of a party town with tons of bars, restaurants, and clubs. If you're looking for something a little more low-key, check out Jelitkowo or Brzezno. These beaches are popular with families and offer a more relaxed atmosphere. So pack your swimsuit, slather on some sunscreen, and get ready to soak up some rays. All right, let's talk souvenirs for a second. When you think of Poland, what comes to mind? Vodka? Pierogies? How about amber? This fossilized tree resin is kind of a big deal here, and Gdansk is one of the best places to find it. And where better to learn about amber than at the Amber Museum? This place is a treasure trove of all things amber, from raw stones to intricate jewelry to ancient artifacts. You'll learn about the history of amber, how it's formed, and the different varieties found around the world. And if you're feeling spendy, you can pick up some beautiful amber jewelry to take home as a souvenir. Just make sure you buy from a reputable dealer, okay? There are some fakes out there, but even if you're not in the market for amber, the museum is still worth a visit. Our last stop takes us just outside of Gdansk, to a small peninsula called Westerplat. This unassuming place holds immense historical significance as the site of the First Battle of World War II. On September 1st, 1939, German forces attacked the Polish military outpost here, marking the beginning of a conflict that would engulf the world. Today, Westerplat stands as a poignant reminder of the human cost of war and the importance of defending freedom. You can visit the ruins of the Polish defensive positions, walk among the memorials and monuments, and pay your respects to the soldiers who fought and died here. It's a sobering experience, but one that offers valuable perspective on the events that shaped the 20th century. Westerplat is a place of quiet reflection, a place to remember the past and honor the sacrifices made for peace. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 things to do in Gdansk, Poland. This city is a whirlwind of history, culture, and beauty, and I know you're going to love it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments below what you're most excited to see in Gdansk. Seriously, subscribe. Until next time, keep exploring. See you soon.